Hi everyone, and welcome to Today Fresh Learning. And today we're going to be talking about the human body. The human body is made up of many different organ systems, but today we're going to be focusing on two main ones today. The first one is the respiratory system, and we'll get to the second one later in this video. So let's get going into the respiratory system and its overview of its function and health. Let's go. The respiratory system is essential for life, as it allows oxygen to enter the body and carbon dioxide to be removed. Through a set of perfectly coordinated organs and processes, this system ensures that every cell receives the organ it needs to produce energy and that waste gases are expelled efficiently. The respiratory system is essential for life, as it allows oxygen to enter the body and carbon dioxide to be removed, like we mentioned earlier. Through a set of perfectly coordinated organs and processes, this system ensures that every cell receives the oxygen it needs to produce energy and that waste gases are expelled efficiently. So there are two main breathing processes that help with this whole breathing process, and it's known as inhalation and exhalation. During inhalation, air enters through the nose or the mouth, travels down the trachea, and reaches the lungs. In the alveoli, oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged in what is known as gas exchange. Then the second breathing process is exhalation. During exhalation, air carrying the carbon dioxide is expelled from the body. This continuous cycle is essential for maintaining energy and body balance. So, the main role of the respiratory system is to oxygenate the blood and remove carbon dioxide. It also helps regulate blood pH and acts as a barrier against harmful particles and microorganisms through its air filtration and humidification mechanisms. So, we've got to keep your respiratory system healthy, just like you keep your whole body healthy. Healthy habits are essential for proper lung function. Physical activity strengthens respiratory capacity, while avoiding smoking and reducing exposure to pollutants protects the airways. A balanced diet and a clean environment also help prevent disease. So, we're going to talk about some of the most common diseases of the respiratory system. Some of the most frequent diseases include asthma, which causes inflammation and narrowing of the airways, bronchitis, which can be acute or chronic, pneumonia, an infection of the alveoli, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, a progressive condition that severely limits breathing. So to prevent all these diseases, you have to keep your body healthy. Protecting the respiratory system requires preventive measures such as getting vaccinated against flu and pneumonia, wearing masks in polluted environments, wearing masks for instance, if there's a virus situation, you wear your mask. If there's pollutants in the air, you should wear your mask to protect you. And also maintain an active lifestyle and attend regular medical checkups to detect problems early. So, the respiratory system is vital for life, and its proper functioning is essential for overall well-being. Care for it involves healthy habits, disease prevention, and an active lifestyle, but your body will thank you for it. Understanding its anatomy and functions help us to recognize the importance of protecting it to ensure a good quality of life. Now it's time to get on to the next body system. And our next one is going to be the digestive system. So this is how your body is able to break down food and absorb nutrients that help keep you alive and healthy. So let's get going. So the digestive system processes every single thing we eat, from that pizza you ate this morning, well, maybe cold pizza, to that cinnamon roll you had for lunch, and that delicious spaghetti you had for dinner. And they turn it into substances the body can absorb. It also removes the leftover waste and supports immune defense in the digestive tract. So basically, let's round up everything we just said. The digestive system breaks down food into nutrients, it absorbs vitamins and minerals, converts energy for body use, eliminates solid waste, and it helps protect from harmful microbes. So let's talk about the key organs that are involved in this digestion process. So multiple organs work together to perform digestion, each handling a specific stage. These organs move food along, break it down, absorb nutrients, and eliminate waste efficiently. So the mouth begins mechanical digestion. The esophagus moves the food downward. The stomach uses acids and enzymes to break the food down. And then the intestines absorb the nutrients and water. Then the rectum stores and expels waste. So let's talk about the journey of food. You take journeys to go to places. Food also has a journey it follows. The digestive process starts in the mouth and ends in the rectum. Food is broken down step by step into smaller molecules, which are then absorbed into the bloodstream for distribution. So this whole journey starts with chewing and saliva. It travels down the esophagus, mixes with acid in the stomach, and then these nutrients are absorbed in the small intestine. The waste is then processed in the large intestine. It goes down to the rectum, where it stores and expels the waste. So let's talk about the roles of enzymes. What does enzyme thing has to do with the food? I mean, a lot of people assume that we just eat the food and then it goes down our stomachs, right? Well, that's not just it. The enzymes speed up the chemical reactions that break food into nutrients. Different enzymes act on proteins, fats, and carbohydrates to ensure proper digestion and absorption in the intestines. So there are three main types we're going to talk about. Amylase breaks down starchy foods. Protease targets proteins, and lipase digest fats. And these are produced in the pancreas and stomach, and they're activated at different stages in the digestion journey, if you will call that way. Now let's talk about the absorption of nutrients. Nutrient absorption happens mainly in the small intestine. The inner walls are lined with tiny projections called villi, and they're like tiny fingers that increase that increase the surface area and help move nutrients into the bloodstream. So the most absorption is in the small intestine, although there's a minimal to none of absorption in the large intestine. In the large intestine. But that one is kind of minimal. And the villi and microvilli boost the surface area. Nutrients enter the bloodstream. Water absorbs in large intestines, and this all helps to support energy and cell growth. So these are some helpful digestive organs that help in this journey. They're like kind of helping along the way of the journey. So some organs in the digestive system don't directly handle food, but play vital supporting roles, and these would be known as accessory organs. These organs produce and release substances that help break down nutrients and move food efficiently through the system. Without their contributions, digestion would be incomplete and much less effective. So let's talk about a couple. The liver produces bile, a fluid essential for breaking down fats or emulsifying fats. The gallbladder stores this bile until it's needed in the small intestine. The pancreas secretes and digestive enzymes that act on proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Together, these organs ensure that food is properly processed and nutrients are fully absorbed. So let's talk about some factors that affect digestion. Digestion can be affected by what we eat, how we eat, and our lifestyle. Digestive issues may arise from poor habits, stress, or underlying health conditions. So, low fiber slows digestion, eating too fast causes bloating, dehydration affects bowel movements, stress disrupts gut function. Illnesses can also impair absorption of nutrients, which is not a great thing because you need that nutrients for your body. So let me share a few tips that can help you have a healthy digestive system. Supporting digestion means adopting healthy eating and lifestyle habits. Simple changes can improve how your body processes food and reduce discomfort or complications. So here's my first tip. Eat high fiber foods. And the second tip is to stay hydrated daily. Chew food thoroughly, avoid excessive processed foods, and exercise regularly for gut health. So these are all my tips for having a very healthy digestive system, and I hope you love them. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel, and I hope you come back for more. There are 2 more videos that you can watch, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so if I make a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and happy studying.